Everybody's important no matter what. Learning about people's diversities makes us better kids. Everybody has differences: hair, age, height, weight, religion. But just because people are different doesn't mean they can't be friends. When you don't let people play because they are different, it could make them feel sad, or you can miss out on making new friends. When you make friends with people who are different, you can learn about them and including everyone and everybody makes games more fun. And spending time with people who are different makes us rising leaders. My name is Ayan Amir, and I am in kindergarten. This is about my pet, Marshall. When my sister first got her pet, I wanted one too. My mom said I was not responsible enough, so she didn't let me. But when I said it again, she listened and she got me a pet. I named him Marshall. He's cute, adorable. I help my sister clean his cage. I feed him, I play with him, and I will always be responsible for him. My name is Shelby. Today I am going to teach you about the importance of solitary reflection. History has often seen solitude as bad, but research shows that it lets you be more creative. Many people think it means loneliness, but that is just a feeling. It really means that you are on your own. For me, it's hard to think whenever it's too loud, so I like solitude because I can reflect and be more creative without distractions. Everybody, I know that none of you wanted to be treated badly, and I know that all of you wanted to be treated nicely. But in order to get that, start with yourself first. Putting yourself in other people's shoes. Seeing with eyes of another, listening with ears of another, and feeling with the heart of another. And remember the golden rules. Treat people the way you want them to be treated. This is Isa Aldenhani from first grade.
Hello, my name is Elena. Collaboration and competition is the design principle I would like to talk about today. Collaboration and competition means to work in a group with your friends as a team to learn more things. My friends can learn new things from me, and I can learn from them. This teaches us to work in a group and learn important social skills to be used in the real world. Collaborating in class teaches us to trust one another. I love learning new things every day at Rising Leaders Academy. We are leaders.
Hello, my name is Emma Lanus, and my design principle is responsibility for learning. People become increasingly responsible for their personal and collective learning. For example, I had to practice for a test, and it was so hard, but I never gave up, and then I got an A+. Let me tell you some details of how I worked hard. First, I did Quizlet. I did spelling and math. It was fun, but challenging. Second, my dad and I worked all afternoon. Third, I got a good night's sleep, so the next day I was ready. My positive message to you is that you should never give up, but you should always try hard to reach your goal. Thank you.
Walt Disney said that all dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Failure is when you don't try or don't try hard enough to do something. Success is when one tries their best and accomplishes what they put their mind to. For example, I've lost a lot of tennis matches due to the lack of control for the ball, but I never gave up. So I practiced and got with the coach to help me learn more techniques. And at the end, I won a few tennis matches. I'll always play tennis to be the best I can be. When people fail at something, they should never give up. Instead, they should learn from their mistakes, overcome their weaknesses, and become successful. Robert Collier said that success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So I tell you, my fellow students, never give up.
Today I will be talking about the having of wonderful ideas. The having of wonderful ideas is what our society is based upon. If Sir Isaac Newton didn't have wonderful ideas, we wouldn't know what held us to the earth. If George Washington didn't have wonderful ideas, we would still be part of Great Britain. If Thomas Edison didn't have wonderful ideas, we wouldn't have the light bulb. The School of Rising
Leaders Academy helps me have my own wonderful ideas and learn about the wonderful ideas of the past. One of the messy, fun, and crazy ideas I did recently was called an egg drop. Knowing about the wonderful ideas of the past makes it much easier for me to have my own wonderful ideas as well.
A world with no such thing as racism, sexism, or anything to do with these topics. A world where no one is discriminated against. No one is left out of a group because of race, gender, or religion. Wouldn't that be like a miracle? A person would be a person. Not black, not white, not Asian, not Hispanic, not Arab, none of that. A human being would be a human being, nothing more and nothing less. Look around this room, for example. If you ask me what I see, I would say that I see people from all around this world with different races and religions coming together. No one here is judged or stereotyped because of their looks, their ethnicity, or their beliefs. This is how our world should be. And guess what? We even already have a word for this: diversity. It's beautiful, and it's what makes our world so incredible. Thank you.
Have you ever seen slimy green goo floating around the waters? Well, that green goo is actually algae blooms. Algae blooms are a rapid increase in algae growing in saltwater or in freshwater. Now, what causes algae blooms anyways? Well, we humans cause algae blooms by spraying so many pesticides and fertilizers onto our plants. When rain falls, these nutrients and fertilizers go into runoffs leading straight to the oceans, contaminating much of our water, sickening many marine life, and if we humans consume this water, we ourselves may get sick as well. Now, do not give up now, because there are some ways to help this problem. One is to use less of fertilizers, and the second is to use organic fertilizers. This won't harm the environment as much, and if we humans work together to help the environment, we can save them. We can have pure water, and we can save the environment.